Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or morning, or evening, or night, whatever time of day it is when you watch this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it. I'm Captain Shandy. I hope everybody's doing well. I am in Singapore, as you can see today. We are just waiting for the clock to tick down. I screwed up qualifying and binned it not too far into the lap. Didn't actually bin it, cut a corner, got disqualified. Decided to leave it there and jump straight into the race. And as you can see, we're starting a little way back on the grid. There is a couple of cars behind us you may have seen. And glad to be doing a race that isn't in Austria or Belgium. Here we are in Singapore with 5 red lights. Out they go. We're off and we're straight past Nat Hammer on our right hand side, and we come into the corner. As you can see, it's all a bit mad in front of us. People going off the track, people taking shortcuts. Oh, and there's a big accident in front of us there. He went flying into the back of the car there and smashed him into the wall. And we've managed to squeeze our way through into 5th place. So not a bad start for us. Starting in 9th, I think we were. We managed to make up 4 places. So let's see if we can get into the higher positions and possibly a podium place as we squeeze it up the inside. I mean, that was a bit of a dive bomb. Was not sure I really had the right to go up there, and as a result I ended up just letting him past here. That was a bit too much really, and we find ourselves down in 5th place. But yeah, hoping to try and get on the podium. Not sure what our pace is like compared to our competitors, because obviously we weren't part of qualifier. I could have carried on with the lap. Oh, and we can see 2 cars ahead have come together to Simon and Con the Nerd. Let's go for Con the Nerd. Con the Nerd and Simo Tommy. Oh, and we get punted in the side by the car. But Michael Marriages, I think it was him, he is just absolutely smashed into the side of us. And it's a bit of luck that we hit the wall with our wheels. I mean, in real life that would have ended your race, I'd have thought, but here it's only really the as he slides left and right. What's he up to, this guy? And he's ghosted now as well. I think the game's probably done that to him. Yeah, and he flew into the side of us. No right to do so as we go past Simo, facing the wrong direction, and he's gone very wide here. Michael, we go side by side. We leave him the space on the inside, and he still comes across and gives us a little hit, and that's not worked out well for Michael. As you can see, he's crashed, but absolutely serves him right. I couldn't have possibly given him any more room. I gave him the racing line. I gave him all the room. I knew I was quicker than him. I was going to come back onto the racing line hopefully at some point, but given the way that he behaved previously, I thought let's just give him the room, because the guy is obviously a man on a mission. He's just here to create absolute chaos, and is quite happy to smash into people. As we can see, a couple of cars coming together ahead of us, but fortunately karma has done its job and we have somehow come out of that unscathed. Both incidents, where he slammed into the side of us and pushed us into the wall on the corner, and when he's tried to do that again down the main straight. I mean, the first one you could say maybe he's missed his braking point, maybe it's an accident, you know, it is what it is. But that second one, no, he was definitely just trying to barge me into the wall there, and luckily we were just a bit too quick and he sort of missed and took himself into the wall, I'd imagine. Didn't get a decent look at it, but I think given the way that the direction he was going and the way that we made contact, he's probably just made a little bit of contact with me and flown into the wall or something. He's gone right down the order. So basically, you know, fuck that guy. Don't need to keep going on about him, because you know, his races ended up worse than mine. So just a little lesson to be learned there, people. You know, there's absolutely no need to come into a lobby like this and start trying to smash people about like that. If you want to do that, go into one of the unranked lobbies. That's the place for you. You know. Oh, and as we can see there, Alex, 92 years old. Well, he's doing alright for a 92-year-old if he's in playing PS4, as we set the fastest lap. But for whatever reason, Alex, 92, had to reset himself to the track, and we've actually find ourselves up in 2nd place, and we're in behind Peter, who I assume with the extra E like to pronounce his name that way. Peter. So he's got the lead. We're closing in little by little. Gave you everything you ever dreamed of. Sorry, I can't help that. It's a problem that I've got. But as you can see, we're in sort of no man's land, really. And the gap is increasing, so we'll see it through to the end of this lap. If we can sort of bring that lap time down, then we'll continue to go after him. We are pushing pretty hard at the moment, but it's a risk-reward thing. Although I always tell people to keep trying to the end, and you should, it isn't necessarily worth pushing the car to its absolute limits until the end, especially at a circuit like this where one wrong corner, one wrong move is going to potentially end your race and certainly drop you down the order if you hit the wall, or it's going to make the rest of the race a lot more difficult if you're missing a bit of wing. It's a tight, twisty track. You need a lot of downforce, which is we've gone for a high downforce setup, and yeah, as you can see, Peter is still pulling away and pulling away and pulling away. So we'll cut the last 2 laps out because we're not going to get caught and we're not going to catch Peter. So we pick it back up as we are coming through the final corner, about to cross the line, and confirmation there of Peter's win and our second place. No damage, no penalties. A track that isn't Belgium or Austria. You know, happy days. So decent race there, to be fair. Pretty happy with that as we watch the final few guys come through. Quite a few DNFs there in the end. Our friend Alex didn't finish in the end. Free the Goats, he didn't finish. I bet he's feeling a bit sheepish. But not bad for us. Extra little upload for you today. I'm just going to do this, just this one race, I'm afraid. There's a couple that I uploaded earlier. I had a little bit of a backlog to get on with, and I've been pretty busy the last couple of days, and will continue to be busy over the next few days. Please head over to my main channel, Captain Shandy. I'll leave a link in the description. There'll be a tile at the end. I may even be able to flash one up now. And pay me a visit. I'm uploading new videos to there over the all the time, well, at least once a week, usually twice, as well as here. That's more political and current affairs and just general humour, rather than it being revolved around gameplay. So pop over there if that's something that you'd like to see, and give me a like and give me a subscribe on this channel as well as that one. But yeah, I think for the time being, guys, we'll leave it there. I'll upload some more stuff in the coming days. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop me a like. Please drop me a subscribe. Visit my other channel if you are so inclined. And more importantly than any of that, make sure you take care of yourselves and that you stay safe. Thanks very much, guys. Take care.